Hey everybody, Dave Weiss here for the Glue Bomb Show. Today I have a review for you on the AMT 1971 Coca-Cola Beetle. This is from their Unity collection. I asked for this one for a gift and I got it, and I had a good time putting it together. I'd like to share it with you now. All right. I think it came out pretty cool overall. I was real happy with it. I did it very similar to the way the box art is. About the only thing that's different is I went with an orange interior to match up with that yellow paint job, and I even did an orange underpan. It's a nice kit. Went together really well. There were a couple things that were a little surprising for me, I must admit. For one, it doesn't have an interior pan. It only has the floorboard. So if you look down through here, you can see right through to the ground. If you look through the back window, I don't know if I can show it to you here, but yeah, you can see right through to the ground there. There's no interior pan in there. The engine was entirely chrome. And I put it together. I have to admit, I did some scraping and things, but it didn't go together too badly. The other thing that surprised me a little bit is I built the drag version. But one of the things they recommended was that you lift the hood up like this, and you actually cement it in place like that. It doesn't bother me, but what I found kind of amusing was, I don't know if you can see it if you look in there, but I'm pretty sure that trunk wouldn't close because of the way the fan is. As far as building it goes, it went together really nicely. Had a good time with it. Like I said, the entire engine, except for two small pieces, is chrome. And that made for a little bit of interesting assembly. About the only thing I really had trouble with on this was the exhaust system. I heard some of my people on the podcast and stuff talk about fiddly parts. These things are fiddly, all right? They're pieces that are gluing into an entirely chrome engine. Like I said, I did scrape away some of the chrome where they connected, but they only connected by very small connecting points, and they were quite difficult to get to match up. I finally got it, but I have to tell you, I'm handling this extremely gingerly because I'm a little concerned that they're going to fall off. Overall, though, I mean, look at it. It looks nice. It went together nicely. I painted it pretty much exactly the way the box stock was. I did the logos just the way it did. About the only modification I did was I put the one of the different logos here on the trunk. I'm not sure if this is hood or trunk because they have the engine in the back. I don't know what to do with that. But anyway, basically I just clear coated it with enamel. Painted it with enamel. It was cast entirely in yellow plastic, so I probably wouldn't have had to, but I wanted to paint it. I wanted it to look a little deeper. And then I took some of the green frog tape and put it on there, taped it off, and sprayed those orange panels, and I think it came out pretty nice. If you look real closely, you can see one or two places where it bled just a tiny bit, but overall, it came out nicely. They also gave you this little mounting thing to put underneath it. It's just folded cardboard, but I think it looks pretty cool. I'll probably use that when I display it. Overall, really fun kit. Had a good time with it. I think you will too. They had some nice leftover parts. There's actually 3 different versions you can build of it. You can build the drag version, the street version, and the dune buggy version. And actually, I guess there's a 4th version because they also featured a version that doesn't have the body on it. I couldn't figure out any reason to do that, but I'm not really a dune buggy guy. So I went with the drag version, added a couple little features to it, had a great time with it, and I had a lot of fun, which is good because, as you know, model building is supposed to be fun. So I had a good time with this, looking forward to putting it on my shelf, and I'll catch up with you.